Hello, everyone, from 2 a.m. on Christmas morning. And let me tell you, I am wide awake right now because I just got to see The Interview. I have been excited for this movie for months now, ever since I saw the first trailer. I mean, this is a genius idea for a comedy. And the fact that the would-be assassins are Seth Rogen and James Franco, like, what else do you need to get me in the seat? Nothing. But I don't really want to make this like a long one, mostly because, again, it's 2 a.m., it's on Christmas. I'm just going to kind of smack this out here really quickly. I had another idea for what I was going to do on Christmas, but I couldn't really get the creative juices flowing enough to get that out. But watching The Interview right now has just, boom, the sparks ignited, and so I want to talk about it, and I want to get this out. Now, let me just get this straight. This movie is hilarious. It's not This Is the End or even really Neighbors in terms of how funny it is. There are a couple of spots where it dips in comedy for a while, but that's because there's also a really good, actually compelling drama going on in this movie, because what it really does well, that really makes it one of my favorite movies I've seen this year now, is the way it portrays Kim Jong-un. Not as this over-the-top cartoony character you'd see on South Park or Family Guy, but as an actual believable human being who's kind of been forced into this awkward victim role of circumstance, you could say. I mean, the movie doesn't excuse him for the things that he's done and the kind of person that he is, but at the same time, it also shows him in a way that we've never really seen him portrayed before, or really at all. I don't know, I'm not really familiar with many portrayals of Kim Jong-un. I mean, I know Team America World Police and his dad, but that's a completely different movie trying to do something else entirely. And in this movie, they really kind of make you sympathize with him for a little bit. But then again, they do get to the whole, he's a crazy dictator that lets his people starve to death and he has nuclear weapons. But at the same time, it gets that human element, and that's important. And it also makes the whole controversy thing just interesting to me, because everybody was angry about this movie, or if it was North Korea, who knows? There is that evidence out there right now that it might not be, but whoever it is or whatever it is, this movie, it doesn't really... I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's what people are assuming it is right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the comedy is just as crude and crass as you're imagining it to be. But in terms of how smart it is, I don't think people were really expecting to give it the respect that I think it's going to deserve now. And I know that that's a nonsensical sentence. It's 2:20 a.m. on Christmas. And I've been up till 8 in the morning editing videos multiple times this week. I'm running on fumes right now. I just want to do this while I can. But I would say give this movie a chance. Give it a real chance. I don't know how you can see it. I mean, if you're watching this, you're on YouTube, so you might have to resort to YouTube. That's what I did. And I don't really know about showing clips from it and everything yet. I don't know what the legality of that's going to be. That's why we're doing this like this. But again, it's on YouTube. Maybe if you could see it in theaters, definitely check that out. I think I'm going to try and do that actually in the next couple days, because I want to go watch this with my friends too. I will gladly go and pay again to see this movie just in theaters, because I think that would be fun. That's how good this is. Again, it's intelligent. It's funny. Oh my god, it's so funny. I was cackling with laughter, worried I would wake my dad right now as I was making this. But you know what? It was just too funny. I couldn't hold it in. And again, it dips, and it's so funny here, it's not so funny there, but it'll get funny again. Trust me. I mean, it's Seth Rogen and James Franco. I know a lot of people try and write James Franco off these days, but remember, he was also just nominated for Best Actor not that long ago, and he's also done movies like Planet of the Apes. So I don't know. If you're just trying to look for something funny with a little bit of brains behind it, go for it. Or if you just think this movie's dumb, I dare you to give it a shot, because it might just surprise you. And I think that's enough for tonight. Happy holidays, guys.